Okay, we ready? We're gonna shoot. Hi, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to Utah Spirit Trail Cocktail Videos. My name is Charles, and tonight's cocktail is featuring House Distillery, which was opened in January of 2014. So that makes it one of the first 4 distilleries in Utah, and one of the very first grain to glass distilleries, which means Utah grain and Utah bourbon in a Utah glass. So, pretty cool. And that's hugely important to many of the distillers. But James brought it to the forefront for his whole distillery. Almost 100% of his lineup comes from grain that's done right here in Utah. So when you buy any of the local distillery spirits, you're supporting Utahns. All of their staff, the local logistics, they're taking state tax, and in a lot of cases, you're supporting local farmers. So why wouldn't you purchase local? Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox. Get to the cocktail. This one was based off of Negroni, but when I started looking at some of the components, I realized that there's a few things that I prefer more, and so I changed it up a little bit. For instance, I really like Sugar House Rye, and I've been looking for a fall-winter cocktail that I could use their rye in because it is such a good rye. I didn't want it to get lost in a bunch of overpowering ingredients, which if you're a home cocktail person, you know that can be done pretty easily. So I also have been really curious about this particular syrup from Sirop Co. This one's an Earl Grey syrup. They're also in line with sourcing local products as much as possible in their syrup. Now, Nate and Jacob founded Sirop Co. about a year ago, and they've been kicking butt ever since. They have a large variety of syrups. And if you go back, if you missed our video from last week, if you go back and view it on either YouTube or our website, if you're a member, or Facebook, you can see the huge assortment that they have. So, and again, this one's Earl Grey. If you want to purchase any one of their products, you can go online and purchase them there. There are a few boutiques in town and 1 or 2 distilleries that carry their products on hand, but it would be easier for you to just go online. They'll ship it right to your house. Again, they're a local company, so shipping will either be free or very little. So, let's get back to the cocktail. So what we are going to do is grab our shaking tins. Now this shaking tin, talked about these a lot. These beehive shaking tins with the weighted bottom, can't go wrong. These are amazing. I've been using them for about, 6 months now? You've been watching. It's been 6 months. And I have yet to break a seal. So I am really tickled with these, and I really think they look nice. They've held up to everything I've put them through. Again, I'm not a professional bartender, so I'm kind of rough on these things. So what we'll do is we will take some ice. You didn't see that, did you? Okay, so we got our ice, and we are going to do 1 ounce of the rye whiskey from Sugar House. Did I mention sugar? Good. So, put this over here. One ounce. That may have been a little bit more, but I really like the rye. And we're going to do 3/4 of an ounce of Campari, which you can find it a lot of the DABC stores. It's not that difficult to find. Now, I would go on and on about the virtues of Campari and the different flavors, but I don't know that much about it. I know that it goes really good in a cocktail. Oh, and I probably should have started off by saying, I really don't have any idea how this is going to go. I like these ingredients. I really wanted to try the Earl Grey simple syrup. Will they go together? Who knows? A lot of it's hit and miss, right? It's all trial. Okay. We're going to do also 3/4 of an ounce of the simple syrup from Sirop Co. Because Nate and Jacob are cool. All right. I think I can smell that. Oh, I can. I'm so excited. All right. Now, making another appearance is the Fruit Juicer 9000. This ridiculously large juicer, you may remember, I purchased off Amazon thinking it was about half the size. But it's so cool, I keep using it. It's really heavy, made of cast iron and stainless steel, but it works really well. So, we just need to juice. Probably didn't mention. Never mention. I should always mention. We need half an ounce of lemon juice. And I need a cup to go under and catch the juice. I just barely washed this from last week's episode. St. Sidler's glass. These are super cool. Love these. They're just like heavy, and you could really give these as a gift to somebody and they would love it. I wasn't going to say hit them over the head. It's Christmas season. Say out loud. So, we cut our lemon with, please should be careful with the knife instead of messing around. My cool guy barrel stave fruit knife, which I created. I didn't make the knife. I'm not a bladesmith. But I do have the barrel staves with the char. I just made this. It's a little fun knife. I took one of my wife's knives and took the handle off it. She doesn't know yet. I think if it were Cutco, she'd be really mad. Okay, so I have my lemon. Can you hear that? That means dryer's done. Gotta love it. LG in there. Nice dance music that they make, huh? Now, put the lemon in there, right? Bring the arm down and juice away. Super efficient. You get so much juice out of this. Again, I just need half an ounce. So that should be like half a lime anyways. And because this is still dripping a little bit, I'm gonna grab a napkin. Might as well be a Christmas napkin, right? 'Tis the season and all that. Okay. I said it is a little heavy. Cast iron. So I just need a half an ounce over there. Half an ounce. Okay. So now we have our Campari, which was 3/4 of an ounce. The rye whiskey from House Distillery in House. And the Earl Grey syrup from Sirop Co. So all we need to do now, give it a little shake. And we're going to use our Hawthorne strainer and strain it into our cocktail glass. Yeah, I know. And we got a chunk of clear ice here to go on our cocktail glass. And we're just going to pour it over the ice. Oh man. You know, that Campari really provides some really neat flavor. But I love the coloring as well. But, okay. Now this really doesn't, in my mind, need a garnish. Again, it's not really a recipe for this, so the creators of a cocktail dictate the garnish. So, you know what? I went down to Dinner Brick not that long ago. They're the ones that make the Disco Nut rum, the Antelope Island Red, which is a rum, Moon's Best Rye, the whole line of Stevenson's flavored rums. And they've got some pretty cool stuff coming out pretty quick. Kind of in line with the Disco Nut, but I'm not saying anything. So, jeez, that's loud. These are freeze-dried orange wheels, which you've probably seen at a lot of different cocktail bars. And kind of wondered where you get these, because they don't have these at Harmon's or Smith's or Costco. Well, maybe at Costco, but you probably have to buy a 50-gallon drum of these. Ooh, wow, they smell really cool. Wow. Okay, didn't realize that was going to happen. I'm just going to clip this to the side. And there you go. Crap, we never came up with a name. Well, it is the holiday season, so how about we call it Negroni's Bastard? Give it a shot, shall we? Oh my God. That is so good. Oh man. So good. I honestly thought, I knew the rye was going to be great. I almost thought the Earl Grey syrup from Sirop Co was going to get a little lost, but it didn't. It's right there. The Campari, of course, you're never going to miss the Campari. But it's got a nice fruity, light flavor. If I'm honest, I was looking for something a little bit more dark, a little bit more fall. But honestly, I think this would be great any time of year. In fact, I'm pretty certain this one's going to be top 5 cocktail in the year. Next time, though, if I have a critique from myself, and if you make this at home, if you make any of my cocktails at home, please send me your critiques. Don't be shy. I can take criticism. If you've got a better way, please let me know. I'll make your cocktail, and I'll give you credit for it. I borrowed a cocktail recipe from Copper Spoon. They posted on their Instagram. This is like about 1.5 years ago. It was fantastic, but I gave them credit for it. This is really good. Yeah, again, maybe not as much lemon. Maybe a quarter. And the only reason why I say that is because it's fantastic on the front end. But as it processes, I'm getting that little bit of bitterness around the sides of my tongue, which is telling me that maybe fresh cut lemon, if I'm going to use fresh cut lemon, back it off a little bit. Like I said, quarter ounce instead of half. And that was a heavy half that I poured that last time, if I'm honest. But yeah, freaking awesome. Wow. I was just reminded that I forgot to mention, which is kind of shocking for me, honestly, that Sugar House is on page 19 of Utah Spirit Trail Guide. It's a good book. Ticket to Adventure, Passport to Freedom, whatever you want to call it. It's super fun. It acts like a passport. You go around, you get the stamps from all the different participating distilleries, and I'll send you that glass. It won't have anything in it, but it's still a super cool glass. While I enjoy this, I'd like to mention that Sugar House has got a few products that are coming out. Canned cocktails. You're going to be seeing them in the DABC, so look for them. They look like this. Pretty cool, huh? So look for them when you go to the DABC. The raspberry rye canned cocktail. I had it the other night at the Best of Utah party. I'm telling you, there might be a reason why they won their award. Just saying. Fantastic canned cocktails coming out just before the holidays. Make great gift ideas along with their spirits. You know what would be a great gift? If you bought a bottle of Campari, you bought a bottle of rye from Sugar House, and you got some of this Earl Grey from Sirop Co., and you put it in a nice little gift box. Give it to your friend or a family member. Or me. Send it to me. Or not, whatever. It's totally cool. Just make this. Drink it myself. All by myself. I'm telling you, it is so good. Anyways, thanks for watching. Happy holidays from all of us at Utah Spirit Trail. Cheers. And tonight's cocktail is going to feature Sugar House Distillery. And tonight's cocktails, look at it. Take 5. So I'm just going to clip this to the side. I'm just going to clip this to the side. Yep. I'm just going to clip this to the side. Not. Oh my god, it worked that time.